Good morning, children. Today we will start our 4.3 exercise. Yesterday in the last class, Monday class, we have learned about angle. How the angle is formed. When is the angle formed? When is angle formed, children? When two rays meet at a common point, at the corner. This is one ray, this is one ray. When two rays meet at a point, there the angle is formed. And we have learnt already that the common point is called the vertex. And the rays OA and OB. This OA and OB are called arms of the angle. So in this exercise, first sum, we will write the heading first. Name the angles, vertex and arms of the angles formed in the figure. From the figure, so we will draw the figure. Here a figure is given when two lines meet each other at a common point O. So A, B, C, D. Here how many angles are formed, children? Here 4 angles are formed. Angle AOB, angle BOC, this is the angle formed. Angle COD, this is the third angle, and angle DOA. This is the fourth angle. So for that we need to write what is the vertex, what are the arms formed in the figure. So I will draw the given table first. So this is the table. Here angle, vertex and arms. We need to write these 3 for the formed angles. What are the angles formed? What is the vertex for the given angle, and how many angles are formed? That also we need to write. For the first one, we'll see how many angles are formed. Here he gave only 4 angles, 2, 3, 4. So what is the first one? First one is already given. Angle is represented like this. Angle AOB. For that angle AOB, vertex is O, and the arms are rays OA and OB. So ray OA is one arm, ray OB is other arm. So this is one angle. It is given already in the table. Now the second angle is angle BOC. So angle BOC is the second angle. BOC is the angle. What is the vertex formed with the common point? O is the vertex. What are the arms here for BOC? OB is one arm and OC is other arm. So OB ray, then OC is the other ray. Now the third angle is angle COD. Represent the angle properly, children. Angle COD. Now the vertex is O, and for COD, what are the rays? Common vertex is O, and the rays are OC and OD. OC and OD are the 2 rays. Now fourth one, the fourth angle formed is angle BOA, and the vertex is O. The rays are OD and OA. So OD is one ray, then OA is the other. So this in the classwork. Draw the table. Fill the table, children, in the classwork. So second one, children. Name the angles formed in the figure. Here in the figure, rhombus is given. In the rhombus, the corners are A, B, C and D. These are the vertex. We call the corners as a vertex. Now A, B, C, D are the four vertex. A, B, C, D. These are the four vertex in the given figure. Now you have to write the angles formed in the figure. What are the angles formed here, children? And here near the vertex A, near vertex A one angle is formed, and near vertex B one angle is formed, and at vertex C one angle is formed, at D one angle is formed. So how many angles are formed? Here four angles are formed. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the four angles formed in the given figure. So the angles formed in the figure are, what are the angles formed, children? You can write angle A. You can write angle A also, or angle DAB. You can mention in any way. You can call it as either angle A or angle DAB. You can call in any manner. Then angle B, or this is angle B, or you can even call it as angle ABC. So it is angle ABC, angle C, or you can even call it as angle BCD. This is the third angle. Now the fourth angle is angle D, or you can even mention it as angle CDA. You can call it as angle D or angle CDA. In the first sum, we were considering the rays. Here line segments are there. So we are considering the endpoints here. We are considering endpoints here. There two rays were there. Here we have the endpoints. So we are considering the endpoints for the angles here. Now the third one. Mark the points in the figure which satisfy all the three conditions. Copy this in the classwork, children. So third question, children. Mark the points in the figure which satisfy all the three conditions. Now figure is given where three arms are there, three rays are there. In that you should mark the points in such a way that all the three conditions should satisfy. You should see that when you mark the points, all the three conditions should satisfy. First condition, AB in the interior of angle DOF. Where is DOF? DOF. So here anywhere you can mark A and B. In this area, in this complete area, you can DOF. In this complete area, you can mark A, B points anywhere inside here. In this area. So here you can mark anywhere. Now the second point, AC in the exterior of angle EOF. EOF. This is EOF. In this area, AC in the exterior of angle EOF. This is EOF area. In the exterior means you should mark here. Your AC points should be in the exterior of angle EOF. They should not be in this area. They should be outside. Exterior means what? Outside. Outside of this area. We should not mark A and C in the interior here. They should be in the exterior. AC in the exterior of angle EOF. So they should be here somewhere. So B on angle DOE. This is third condition. Angle B, the B point should be on DOE. DOE. So here somewhere you can point here in this on means here you can mark on this line. On the line here, angle DOE. Your B point should be on this angle DOE. You cannot mark here. You can mark here somewhere, angle B. Why can't I mark on this line? Why should I mark only on this line, only on this OE? You can mark B on anywhere here. Because the first condition says that AB means B should be in the interior of angle DOF. Angle DOF, it should be in the interior means inside. Inside of this, not on this. They should not be on the boundary. They should be inside. Point B should be inside the angle DOF. Now where should be A? In the interior of angle DOF. They should be inside DOF. And in the exterior of angle EOF. So you can mark A here. Because they should be in the exterior of angle EOF. A should be in the exterior of angle EOF. A and C also. C. They should be in the exterior of angle EOF. Understood, children? You should see that all the three conditions should satisfy. First condition is satisfied, AB in the interior of angle DOF. So A and B points are in the interior of angle DOF, not exterior, not on the line. AC in the exterior of angle EOF. So A and C points are on the exterior of angle EOF. This is EOF region. They are not in the inside. They are on the outside, exterior of angle EOF. B on angle DOE. So angle DOE, this is angle DOE. The B point is not lying here, it is lying inside, means interior. So all the three conditions are satisfied. Write the conditions, write the heading, write the question. Three conditions and draw the figure, mark the points in the classwork. Do this in the classwork.